The XRP founder has just done the fantastic, something that I thought no founder of any crypto venture would ever be silly sufficient to do. Now listen, I even have all the appreciate for XRP in the arena and the network behind it. However, we need to make something very clean, because the network, when our founders, whilst the CEOs, when the people that have direction carry this undertaking to the masses, make errors and silly choices, we simply need to talk up approximately it, because it does represent us as an entirety, and well, this greater current flow, I think, speaks volumes to that. I'm now not the type of character to simply sit down idly with the aid of and let such things as this occur, so I'm going to be bringing you the raw, sincere, uncut truth in today's video. If you don't like truth bombs, nicely, you may stop watching the video right now. However, in case you need raw, uncut information, keep on watching, due to the fact we are going to be getting definitely deep into it these days. Now, there is quite a number of things for us to cowl. First, I do want to speak about this. We're given to start on a glad word, a smiley observe, right? You guys favored the ultimate Jim Cramer funny story that we did, but look, now we have Jim Cramer predicting Kamala Harris will win the presidential election. Team Ripple might be watching carefully and weighing on our options to preserve the SEC accountable. Now, this declaration from Brad Garlinghouse comes after the truth that the CC determined to assignment whether or no longer XRP changed into, without a doubt, a security or no longer after the ruling. Okay? I suggest if that does not get your blood boiling, oh my lord, you recognize it is similar to, they simply suppose that they may be better. And what is this inquisitive about? Is this protecting investors? Is this what they call shielding investors? I suggest if we were to place out a vote the following day and we put this on Twitter and we ask the question, is the SEC doing their process to shield traders? I recognize for a truth it'd be like a 90% no. They aren't doing their process. In reality, they're doing the opposite. They are unfavorable traders, the alternative in their process. We want to position a prevent to this. It's true to appear that the Ripple Group goes to be working on keeping the CC responsible, because frankly, any person has to do it. And I think that at this point in time, there are sufficient multi-billion-dollar crypto businesses with the intention to be grouping together and basically combating back. We additionally have Bitnoble Change has filed healthy towards the SEC to save you them from overreaching their statutory authority and maintaining joint jurisdiction over Bitnomial's XRP contracts. This is what we need to do. We want as many groups, as many exchanges, as many crypto businesses to just join collectively and to say, F you. We need magnificence motion proceedings from traders which have been damaged from the SEC's horrible, horrible oversight. We need a lot of these exchanges, each person to come back collectively and simply nuke this federal employer into the ground. That is how we win this conflict. That is how we win this combat. And it is extraordinary. The wheels are in motion. And frankly, men, it is remarkable that each one of you are becoming a member of us in this adventure, due to the fact we are making this a reality by sharing the information, sharing the news, making these items go viral on YouTube, on Twitter, anywhere. You men are all been enormous in this, and thanks for giving me a platform in order that we can preserve to combat this. Now, talking of complaints, Johnny Eaton, an absolute legend through the manner, who became extremely popular, you recognize, getting 75,000 XRP token holders to essentially do a big magnificence action in opposition to the SEC. Fantastic guy, can't say sufficient first-rate things about him. However, he ever, without a doubt, huge, I bet just what you'll name are precise. And also calling out Senator Warren. And this guy is running for senator, okay? In Massachusetts. I mean, this is definitely a phenomenal. I need to study through the assertion. I need to present you men my thoughts. We're going to get into the XRP founder news very rapidly, so do live tune for that, but genuinely crucial stuff. So Johnny Deaton said, I fought Gary Gensler and the SEC on behalf of 75,000 XRP token holders, together with 627 right here in Massachusetts. I did it all pro bono and spent $75,000 of my own cash prosecuting the case. Every time I trust the SEC could not degrade itself any similarly, the attorneys on the SEC proved me incorrect. A lifelong Democrat judge appointed Barack Obama agreed with me and depended on some of the proof and briefing that I provided to the court. I imply they're the giggling stock of America proper now. And in the end, inside the debt container, the DebtBot case, the SEC becomes sanctioned with the aid of a federal decide for intentionally mendacity to the court docket, in addition to committing other misconduct. The CC is now ignoring reality as well as court docket ruling to retain its unethical behavior. Where is the outrage from senators sitting on the banking committee overseeing the SEC? Where is Senator Warren? Wait, I forgot. She doesn't want to place Gary Gensler in a hard spot. Her personal words, no matter that being the precise issue she's supposed to do. But she is ideal at telling Gensler what to say beneath oath. As a special assistant United States Attorney, I prosecuted a case of subverting perjury with a good deal less evidence than this. It's time for us to name out human beings like Senator Warren, this absolute disgrace upon America. This is her job. She has to be conserving those people responsible. But no, they may be all in it collectively. And that is actually unreal. The reality that she stated she would not want to position Gary Gensler in a tough spot. While that is her best and sole duty, is surely mind-blowing. So this is what we need to do, women and gents. We were given to make certain that we increase attention, and we place strain on Senator Warren right now. Because the instant we do that is the moment we begin seeing what we need to see occur here. Okay, now permits get to the news, okay? And that is something that, frankly, I virtually do no longer need to have to do, but I are aware of it's the right aspect to do, and that's why I am doing it. I understand making this sort of content and this formal statement against a founder of XRP isn't going to sit down nicely with actually anyone, but frankly, on occasion, you have to fight the tough fight. Not the easy one, due to the fact the perfect street is by no means the street it truly is well worth being taken. So what am I speaking about? Ripple co-founder Chris Larsson has donated $1 million in XRP to Kamala Harris. Now, for some of motives, in my angle and within the angle of quite lots all of the crypto industry, that is a complete, absolutely mind-numbing choice, right? Now, I'm no longer going to name Chris Larsson silly because, frankly, I recognize that he is extremely sensible and he ought to have a few cause for doing this. But he truly needs to reflect on consideration on how this influences the XRP community, because the bulk of people in cryptocurrency as a whole do not support Kamala Harris. So if you have the founder donating over $1 million well worth of XRP to a president who has demonstrated to be anti-cryptocurrency, it is no longer a great appearance. And it truly is why I am upset. But I need to expose you guys this brief little information segment here to speak approximately this, and then we're going to get via the comments of the network. And eventually you recognize we are going to dive a bit deeper and come up with, guys, some really essential statistics, and you already know simply things that you guys need to understand. So permits simply play this clip, actual brief. An SE filing simply out this week indicates that the Ripple Labs co-founder Chris Larsson donated $1 million in the XRP token to the Future Forward Super PAC. Now, that committee is helping the VPs run for the White House and commenced accepting donations in virtual tokens back in September. All in, Larsson has given a total of around $1.9 million to support Harris's marketing campaign. An FE submitting simply out this week, right, $1.9 million. So now, you'll have noticed that she said that there has been a percent proper that he donated to. Now, I'm going to provide some information on what this percent is and exactly what they do. So right here's the real. You understand professional filing, the receipt statistics. You can see it is a memo. It is a non-contribution account in type. And the committee is dispatched to is the FFBSC, the hybrid percent. Okay, so this BC is essentially releasing classified ads bashing Donald Trump and going pro-Kamala proper, just these kinds of honestly cringy political commercials that you've been seeing these days. You understand, promoting Kamala Harris and speak me badly about Donald Trump. Yeah. That's what this percent is chargeable for, and so he's basically investment. You know, just misinformation against Donald Trump, like these types of political campaigns, frankly, are pretty cringy. I may not lie, on both aspects are quite bad, but the Kamala Harris ones, I might say, are like in a league of. Their very own in phrases of just how horrible they may be, so he's sending them XRP so that they can produce more of this trash marketing, which I realize the majority of his own network doesn't believe. Right. And concentrate, he could have something political